Okay, welcome to the Gateless Gate Koan 8. This is Sam Fisher, and we are on Koan 8, which is Keichu's wheel. And we got to start out by telling you a little bit of an industry secret. The wheels on airplanes and the wheels on cars, they're not real. They're not real. They're not real. The real wheel isn't real. There's obviously something there, but that's not a wheel. And that's one of the lessons of this one. And no, I'm not crazy. And Mumon says that if you could understand this truth, your eyes would turn to meteors and your mind would become lightning. So once again, don't take my word for it, take Mumon's. But this is really an exploration. It's a little bit of a capstone on one of the lessons that I talked about before. I mentioned that we should always be paying attention when they say formless form, or anything that tries to talk about something that you can't see. And so this is one of those koans, and it's maybe a capstone to a lot of these lessons of what you can and can't see. And so this is how it goes. There's a monk named Gatan, and he says, think about Keichu, the ancient wheel maker. If Keichu made 100 carts, and we took the wheels off every single one of those carts, one of those 100 carts, and we took the hubs and removed them. So the hubs are the middle of the wheel, right? And then you've got spokes coming out of the different things that touched the outside of the wheel. If we were to take the hubs away from the wheel, what would become apparent? Now, the good news here is that you don't actually have to take the hubs from a wheel. That would be a very long and ridiculous process. But what he's pointing to is he's pointing to the concept of a wheel. So what we really have, I said that wheels aren't real. I mean, obviously we've got wheels on cars. You don't have to worry, they're real. But what you're seeing is actually the copy of a concept of a wheel. And so that's the lesson that Gatan is trying to teach these people, is they're saying the wheel's still there. If you take away the hub, if you take away the spokes, if you take away the round part itself, it's the concept of the wheel that makes it all work. And that's what Mumon says. He says, if you can understand the underlying form, if you can understand the concept that holds all of existence together, your eyes would become meteors and your mind would become lightning. You would become the most powerful being there ever was. And this is so beautiful because he actually takes the imagery of this wheel and he compares it to the wheel, the round that keeps everything in existence going, the Tao or enlightenment or whatever you want to call it. And he says there's this wheel underneath. And the hubless wheel turns, meaning the wheel that you can't see turns, and it moves everything. It moves everything in our lives. East, west, north, south. All of these together are tied together by this copy of a concept, by this underlying power that turns everything and moves everything. And so super simple, super powerful koan. Remember, we're looking for the underlying form. We're looking for the power behind the physical, and it's something that's beyond the physical. So thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next episode of the Gateless Gate.